Can anybody hear me now? Let's try this again, shall we? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's the first and foremost question. Can you hear me? Awesome. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened. So I'm down here doing some tank maintenance on a tank that I have on the other side. So bear with me. I got to make sure I don't flood the fish room. I've done that already once. I ain't trying to do it again. All right, so those of you that know I have the 300-gallon pond, I have been keeping. What up? I've been taking duckweed out of my 55 and putting it in my 300-gallon pond with my goldfish. And let's just say I found a guppy in my goldfish pond. Wasn't relatively happy about it, but I found one. So welcome to everybody that's in here. We got Animal Instinct, CC, Mystic Pets, TK Tropicals, Garcia Aquatics in the house. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I am thank you, sir. For those that don't know, that's my nephew. Appreciate you, Larry. All right, sorry about that. Did not want to flood the fish room. Did not want to flood the fish room. So yeah, I'm off for the next couple of days. Got some things I got to do. I can't swim all that great, so no flooding. Yeah, I don't want to flood it. So tomorrow I'm doing something I really don't want to do. I have got a hold of some fish before that I've really wanted, and I've got to let them go. Unfortunately, I owe somebody some money, so I ain't getting nothing for them. So they're getting some free fish. They are beautiful free fish. I will be getting rid of all of my red shoulder severums. Hard to get, hard to keep, or hard to get here anyway. I don't know about everywhere else, but in Ohio, they're a little hard to get. So I appreciate the fact that I've had them as long as I've had them, but I got to let some of them go. I may keep a couple. I got a tank over there I could put them in if I keep a couple. Garcia, what is the bad news, my friend? Jumbo, I got bad news. What kind of bad news you got? Oh, I'm sorry about your arowana, Berto. Sorry, man. Those are hard fish to keep. Some people can keep them, some can't. But don't let that discourage you, man. Don't let it discourage you. You'll get you another one, I'm sure. Red shoulder severums are beautiful fish. I've had them for a while. I've had them since they were that big. They all came from the Ohio Cichlid Association. My local fish store owner went to get them. I told him, if you get some, let me know. I want like 8 of them. He came back with 18 of them and just hands all of them to me. So, what color was the arowana? That I don't know. Silver, maybe? Not sure. I got home from Jersey. The first thing I saw was him laying down. That's not good, man. I'm sorry, Berto. I'm sorry. I've noticed some things going on down here. Unfortunately, Larry, we only can get some of the drab ones here. We can't get the colorful ones here. We can't have Asian arowanas here, which makes no sense. We can't have the Asian, but we can have the other arowanas. Makes zero sense. Berto, sometimes it's just something that can't be explained, man. I get it. I got a feeling I'm getting ready to lose an expensive fish in the 240. It looks like it has a war wound. I guess it's been fighting with the other fish. The majority of my severums, or not my severums, my geos in here look like they've got their ass kicked. And my one geo in here that I really, 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 really love looks like he's got a big old giant hole in his head. So I'll probably find him gone tomorrow. As much as I hate for that to happen. But I did treat the entire tank, all 240 gallons of it. So any of these fish that are messed up, hopefully it'll help them out. But I just don't want my my Spenai to die. It's a pretty fish. I paid $90 for that fish. That was a long time ago, though. And I can tell they've been fighting because all of the inlets and outlets for the canister filters were all put back against the glass when I did the last water change. And 2 of them are ripped apart. So I know these 2 assholes are the ones that are doing it. I never kept fish, but a friend of mine did, and he had some beautiful fish, but always lost a few when he changed the water. Probably the way he was doing it, but I know nothing. You know what, man? A lot of the time, a lot of people that are new to the hobby are keeping fish. They think when you clean the fish tank, you got to take everything out of it, scrub everything, including the glass. I mean, change 100% of the water. You can't do that. That's where a lot of people mess up. There's not a lot of information out there, you know, when I started a long time ago. But right now, man, there's so much information on the internet. A lot of people should be able to keep fish, you know, pretty well. Hey, Berto, you got to redo what you got to do, man. I get it. I haven't been doing a lot of live streams because, well, I haven't been doing a lot of live streams. I've spent the majority of my time either in the woods by the water, by waterfalls. I mean, I've been all over the place. If you guys keep up with my YouTube channel, you'll see it. So it is what it is. Fish die. That's what we have to come to terms with. And to be honest with you, I've probably killed more fish than most people have had. Just out of just being stupid about it. Man, I need a haircut. That's getting a little long. I don't look as bald, though. That's a good thing. I don't look bald. I did there for a while. I was looking pretty rough. Virginia Boob, what's up, buddy? Flatbed Aquatics. Oh, but yeah, I will be getting rid of my red shoulder severums. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not going to film it until they see. Hey, man, show it to us when you're done. Show it to us when you're done. So, guys, I have a clutch of babies and the 125 over here, but I don't need any more severums. Yeah, Larry, I've reduced a lot of tanks. I went from about 75 down to about 20. Well, man, I'm glad you're at the clash having a good time. I unfortunately couldn't make it this year. It happens. It happens. But I did do something cool today, so I will definitely be posting that over the next week. It was a last minute thing. I've rehomed a lot of my fish. I've lost a lot of them too, believe it or not. I lost a whole entire tank of fish that I was looking so forward to keeping. So, yeah, unfortunately, I mean, with the situation that I'm in, just finances just didn't work. I mean, I could get there, but I would be sleeping in my car. And I'm not sleeping in my car. I'm sorry, I'm too old for that. You know, having both hips replaced, I'm not sleeping in a Honda Accord or a minivan. I mean, hell, if I had the car in the garage done, I'd drive it. It'd get way better gas mileage. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I agree. Let's not do that, old man. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'll be 44 next Wednesday. So, I'll be right back. BRB. So most of you know I have asked people for stickers. Well, I've got some. So Jesse sent me some stickers before. He sent me a Northfin food sticker. We'll be putting that one up because I do feed Northfin. And then he sent me some fish room punks. So there's him. I am not sure who this is, though. Who is that? Forgettable Phil. I'm not sure who that is. Always older than me, regardless of how old I get. Yeah, I mean, you are slightly, you are a few years younger than me there, Larry. It's kind of sad because I'm your uncle and you're my nephew, but I'm a few years older than you. And then Branton Whitecap sent me some. We got a couple here. We got Bare Bottom Branton. And then just standard Branton. And he signed them. So I will be putting one of those up on the 240. I am putting stickers of people on the 240. That is what I'm doing. So if you have stickers, hit me up. My email address is in the description of my channel. Or if you have my phone number, shoot me a message. I'll give you my address. However, when I mail stickers out, this is going to be wild. You guys ready for this? You're going to get a Happy Place Aquatics one and a Scuba Squad one. Scuba sent me a whole bunch of them, and I told him I would pass them out. I know you are, Mystic Pets. I got a list of people. I want to do it at one shot. So this is going to be my last round, and then everybody's getting their stickers. So that is that. I don't think I'm going to put these fish punk ones on my thing. I think I'm actually going to keep these ones. I will message you, Larry. We'll talk. I'll get you one. I think I'm going to get back into doing live streams again on a regular basis. I just don't know a good date. You know, I was doing Sundays for a while, and I enjoyed Sundays. But I'm pretty sure some other people have already took over my position on Sunday, and I don't really give a shit, but I'm pretty sure some people have. So what I might do is, actually, I took Jesse's spot there for a minute too. I was doing Tuesdays. I don't know if the Hoggins still do case of the Mondays. I don't know. So I may do a Monday, or I may go back to doing Tuesday. Sundays are crowded. I get that. I think you even go live on Sunday, CC. But I went to a pretty cool place today. I went to the Ohio Caverns. It's pretty slick little place. Oh, I'm getting ready to tear some tank stands down. My old 10-gallon tank rack over here that I had 10-gallon tanks on forever, I'm going to rip it down. Man, I really hate to do it, but I'm probably going to take my 255s down. I can't take the 155 down. It's my saltwater tank, so that's a never mind on that one. Forget I said that. I've got a 40 breeder that's coming down. It's got convicts in it. They're going to get moved into the 55 with the other convicts, and I'm just going to let them have at it. They're eventually going to be fish food. I'm kidding. I don't feed live. But I'm going to take the 40 breeder. I'm going to make it a sump for this. This big guy needs a sump. I'm tired of running all these canister filters. I've got something that I could put that FX6 on that would do me a lot better than it would on here. So it's more efficient. I'm going to try to make this fish room more efficient. If it does not, in fact, need a canister filter, it's not going to have one. If I can get by running the tank on sponge filters, you're getting sponge filters. I'm also, with the fact that my fish room right now is 78 degrees, I'm pretty sure I could get rid of the heaters down here on all the tanks. So Monday is the worst theirs. These are the ones that are on HHD, Garden Heater, and Aquafunk. Okay, so Mondays are out of the question then. Then I guess I'm going to take Jesse's spot on Tuesday. Why not? Why not? At some point in time, I am going to bring probably going to bring my lemons and put them in the 240. I've got to empty a 75 that I have upstairs. I will probably move. I have some hybrids, and they're in a 32-gallon Fluval Flex, and they're about to outgrow it. I have been growing them out since they in my fish room. Keep them going. So I may put them in that 70. By the way, Jimbo, nice toupee. Brother, that is not a toupee, my dude. That is all me. I remember the streams when you brought on other fish. I enjoy those. I kept saying I'm not a fish guy, but I like the interaction and the passion of seeing y'all come together and discuss. You know, the problem with that is a lot of people that were on here, I enjoyed every one of them that was on here, but nobody else wanted to join. And if you keep having the same people, you know, over and over and over, I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna run out of things to talk about. I mean, eventually you're gonna get away with or get away from the topic of fish, and you're gonna get on to other things. You know, I would like to bring, say, maybe the Aquatic News Network on here. You know, have Jesse and Tommy up here, and Mark Pyle have it a like a 3-panel with me and talk about how he's taking the channel and what way he's taking it in. I definitely like to get a few other people on here, but the ones that I've tried, I mean, I have a lot of people like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then just bow out at the last minute. I mean, come on, guys. I had one of the biggest names in the fish hobby on here. I'm not going to say his name, but I had him on here. You know, a lot of people don't like him, but I brought him to my channel. I'm just trying to discuss the fish hobby with like-minded individuals. Garcia, have a great night. Is there a way to talk about fish stuff like Fish Podcast and ongoing community? Yeah, there is. There's a couple other people that do it already. What is the one? I can't think of their names. Is it Tank Talk or something like that? I'm pretty sure they do it. It's the hell is his name? John and Jason, I think. That was John's last name. John Hudson. And Jason Adams. KG Tropicals and Primetime Aquatics do a podcast. You know, I'm gonna get back into throwing some fish content out here. So, oh, you're not ignorant, man. I appreciate you supporting me. You know, I appreciate everything you've done for, this country. Shit. Thank you for your service, by the way. And have good luck on retirement, man. What are you going to do with yourself when you retire? That's a long time, man, to do something and then, up and say, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I think you may be a little lost when you get there. It'd be like me quit working on cars. I don't think I'd know what to do with myself. Hey, you want to get into the fish hobby? I know where you can get some fish tanks. Oh, man, that would kill you. But as you can see, I have stickers. Damn, dude, you got beat up pretty good. What the fuck happened to you? But you ain't got a mark on you. The fish is a big bastard. It'll flush out. Luckily, a pension comes with it. Hey, man, you've been in the Marine Corps, what, 21 years? That's a long time, brother. That's a long time. Shit, I've been working on cars since I was 8. That's a long time. 23 years. Oh, shit. Congratulations. That's a long time. Man, I've been working on cars a long time. Shit. I remember being 8 years old at my dad's shop working on cars. That's a trip. First car I ever worked on was a Cadillac. I did brakes on the back of it. I'm pretty sure that's why I still like drum brakes, because it was drum brake, and I'm pretty good at drum brake. No other mechanic likes to do drum brakes except for me for some reason. Everybody in my shop hates to do them except for me. I'll do them all day long. I don't care. Finally got my Camaro. I was troubleshooting for a few weeks. Everything. So the MSD box should be the last thing to check. And of course, it was the MSD. It's always the last thing you check. Always the last thing you check. Once everything levels out for me and stuff gets straightened away, I am probably going to go find me a Cutlass. If not a Cutlass, a Caprice. One of the two. You know, I've got an Oldsmobile emblem on my leg. Oldsmobile's been a car that I've always had. You know that. So, yeah. Good times. I really need to stop drinking this shit. It's going to kill me. Going to kill me. So, I currently have 3 cars. I have my 16 Honda Odyssey. I have my 2006 Honda Accord. And I have a 2004 Honda Civic. Yeah. Yeah, I have no Oldsmobiles. I used to have a Ford, got rid of it. I had a Kia, got rid of it. Several Oldsmobiles, got rid of all of them. Got rid of my pickup truck. I mean, I got rid of everything. I literally have a van and 2 cars. I have a van and 2 4-door cars at that. Me and Mikey were talking about that the other day. He said the first time he ever went over 100 miles an hour was with me in the front seat of that Cutlass. We were doing like $135, $140 down 480. Yeah, I did get a couple of tickets for window tint. That one I got was in North Olmsted. Man, I got a ticket the other day. Ain't gonna lie. I was on my way somewhere, and I was behind some people that were doing like 22 miles an hour. And there was a car next to me going slow, 2 cars behind me. They couldn't go any faster than I was going. I went in the turning lane and went around them, and I'll be damned, I got a ticket. Not my proudest moment, let me tell you. $175 ticket. The cop had me with a reckless op because I was shit. Speed limit was 35. I was double the speed limit. I was at almost 70 miles an hour. I was at 69 and at 35. I was in a pissed off mood. So, yeah. I got to learn to slow down a little bit. Them tickets get expensive. Especially when I have other shit I have to pay for. Man, my Jack Dempsey's getting big. My Jack Dempsey's getting big and it's beautiful. If he'd got me with a reckless op, it was me losing my license. So the last ticket I got was in 2004. And it was in Parma, Ohio for speeding. Go figure. Go figure. Me and Parma. Oh. But we've definitely got some things down here that are going to change. This little tank. I'm waiting on this school to get back to me when they can take them. I'm donating those fish to a school. They have a large, rather large 150-gallon tank that will house all of those. So it's not an issue. Middle tank is set where it is. I'm probably going to add my geos from this tank in there. Tank at the end over here is my 17 or my 125 that's got all of my Akara in it. That tank is perfect. I ain't touching it. Believe it or not, Noisy's still here. And somebody was supposed to pick him up and never did. I still got all my African cichlids over in the corner. My 2 tanks of convicts, which will be 1 tank. my saltwater tank. We got fish right next to you here you don't see. They're going to my local fish store actually tomorrow with the other Severums. And I am going to put Rusty in that tank. So Rusty will be going from a 10-gallon tank to a 55-gallon tank. Rusty's getting an upgrade. I got Rusty, it was that big. Rusty is like that now. So his 10-gallon days are over. Still got my 2 Oscars over here. They're still doing good. So, yeah, all that shit's good. And Daisy's tank stopped leaking, so we're good there. That's basically this shit place in a nutshell. But I have a central air pump that's running the majority of my tanks. Until further notice, I'm not going to do anything to build a permanent situation for it, like running, plastic airline or, plastic line across PVC across the ceiling or anything, because I don't necessarily know how long I'm going to be in this house. That's basically what I'm saying. So I don't want to add anything to it, so I'm not going to. This pothos is growing like crazy. I got a pothos over here that's growing like crazy. It's done added another foot. I brought a dead ass. The hell is that thing? Why can I never remember what that flower I have is? Oh, an orchid down here. So I bought my wife an orchid for her birthday last year. It's her favorite flower, so I figured I'd buy her one. I bought her one, and then all of a sudden she stopped taking care of it. Left it sit in the breezeway, and this thing was so dry that I don't know how the hell it's still alive. I have been nursing this thing back to health. It's sitting on a piece of styrofoam floating around my 300-gallon pond. I've got a grow light that's on 10 hours a day. It is humid as hell down here. It is warm as hell down here. And this plant is growing again. Like, I'm amazed that it's growing again. I'm not a green thumb at all. Like, I suck. The majority of the plants that I have in this room down here, actually every plant in this room right here, is fake except for the pothos. On the other side, however, I've got 4 tanks full of live plants. But I'm not a green thumb by any stretch of the imagination. But I'll be damned, these ones are working. So, guys, I think I'm going to end this live stream. It was just a quick one while I was down here cleaning some tanks. Wanted to do the mail call. If you haven't hit that like button for the live, make sure you do. That's always helpful. It's always important. Guys, remember, it's your hobby. Do it your way. I will be back soon with the live streams. So hang in there. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.